Here are some quick tips for improving your subject lines, which will increase your open rates, which down the line will increase how many people actually purchase your products and services. The first tip is to keep it short and sweet, specifically because a lot of people are checking their emails on their mobile devices, and when they're using their apps to open their email, they don't see the full subject line. So the first few words are the most important, and if you can, keep it so all of the words of your subject line appear on a mobile device, that's even better. Before I go any further, I do want you to understand that it's difficult to use all of these tips at once. So if you can't use all of these tips in all of your email subject lines, it's okay, but use as many as possible. The next tip is to use the word you, and this is an important thing for all types of sales copy, and it works for email subject lines too. When you use the word you, people pay more attention. So if you're using the word you in your subject line, people will be more likely to open it. My next tip is to start with action-oriented words. Instead of a subject line that's how to crush your competition, start with the word crush your competition. Instead of Adobe After Effects tutorial on neon sign technique, use something like design your own neon sign in Adobe After Effects. Using an action word to start your email subject line will inspire action first for those people to actually click and open that email. One popular theory is to use fear of missing out, FOMO. So using subject lines that are like tonight only, if you're having a sale and this is the last night of the sale. This deal is over at midnight. You won't want to miss out on this. Don't know the secret to success? Those are subject lines where it gets people thinking, oh, well, if I don't open this email, well, am I missing out on something? And that's what you should be thinking of. As a reader of your emails, what will they be missing out on if they don't open that email? One sort of tactic is to use curiosity. So for example, one sort of hard-hitting example is, here's my gift to you, or I dare you not to open this email. Those kinds of tactics, they're a little bit, I don't want to call them sketchy, because you can still provide a lot of value with them, but they're a little bit clickbaity, I'll be honest, but they work. That's why my email with the subject line, what did I do wrong, is really good, because it builds curiosity. People are wondering, what did Phil do wrong? And that's why that email works a lot. Similarly, posing a question is often a good way. So one subject line that works well for me is, do you know how to make your videos better? So not only is it a question, but I use the word you in it too. So double whammy. Questions build that curiosity as well. So people are wondering, do I know what this person is emailing me about? And one tip for what not to do, don't use all caps and don't use a lot of exclamation points. It will look like a spam message automatically. And I know, at least for me, whenever I see an email in all caps with lots of exclamation points or symbols, I am hesitant to even open that email. A lot of times I'll just trash it or spam it. And that's just a common practice for people who are, that kind of sleazy, in-your-face type of marketing. That is not what we're teaching. It might work for some people who like to trick people into buying their products and services, but that's not what we're about. So I would encourage you not to use the all caps and the exclamation points in your email subject lines. I hope these tips help you when you write your own email subject lines. If you have any other tips or advice, please feel to share it with us in the discussion board on the class.